Well, as you can see, this is one of the Royal Navy Eurocopter SA.365 Dauphin 2 helicopter. This is the one that's based down at Newquay Airport anyway, which this helicopter there that we haven't seen for a while anyway. Basically this is the military one anyway. So yeah, it's been a very long time since we last saw this Royal Navy Dauphin SA.365 helicopter apparently. So yeah, this has been a while since we last saw this helicopter anyway. But especially because the shame of the weather today, it's currently quite windy today apparently. The shame of the weather today, it's very windy around here today apparently. But this is why, because today we've got a massive gale force of wind today apparently. Especially with some nice sunshine and rain with it apparently, especially some sunny, especially because today it's been absolutely mixed of weather today apparently, which has been absolutely windy today apparently, it's been quite windy around where I am in Penryn today. It's been absolutely windy in Cornwall today. As you can see, it's slightly getting a bit blowy today apparently, whereas because of today there's not really much aircraft flying around apparently, especially because of military Royal Navy. It's just the only one that's flying today apparently, which is such a shame because there we go, slightly bit of a block now anyway. So yeah, this is just the point that we've now basically just seen the Royal Navy Eurocopter SA.365 anyway, N2 apparently. So yeah, this is one of the Dauphin 2 helicopters anyway, which these are the ones that are based down at Newquay Airport anyway. So anyways, just you can see, just from here, as you can see, it flew in here just under 3,000 feet from here. That's just flew in here just under 3,000 feet. That did anyway. That just came here to about 3,000 feet from there. Now it's starting to pour down in rain already. Apparently now it's spitting down in rain. I have to go back over there anyway. Now it's spitting with rain. Now the rain's just coming in apparently, which is not great anyway. So yeah, as you can see, that just took off from its base down at Cornwall Airport, Newquay, just around, probably just after 3:15 anyway. So that just took off just over Cornwall Airport, Newquay, just around 3:15 apparently. So that took off just around 3:15 apparently. Just basically just after 3:15 apparently. So 2:45 that took off from its base down at Newquay Airport anyway. And now it's coming in to do some training, probably just over RMS Culdrose anyway. I think it's just going down to do some training just down at RMS Culdrose anyway, which I believe is going to do training just over RMS Culdrose anyway, which I believe that's where it's going to anyway. So yeah, it's just now going to do some training just over RMS Culdrose anyway, which I think from Culdrose to Newquay, I think it only took the helicopter just probably just under 20 minutes anyway, between 15 to 20 minutes from Newquay Airport and down into RMS Culdrose apparently. Whereas like from here to Newquay, from where I am in my house, it only takes around 10 minutes to come to fly at my place anyway, which it normally does anyway. So yeah, this has been a very long time since I last saw this ZJ165 helicopter apparently. The ZJ165 on the Royal Navy helicopter, which that's based down in Newquay anyway. So yeah, these are the Royal Navy helicopters that they are based down at Newquay Airport anyway. So yeah, because the ZJ165 helicopter that only comes down to Culdrose probably for like every week anyway to do training, because that comes into Culdrose for about every week or so, just for a visit down at Culdrose for training anyway, which I think it normally does anyway, which it comes down here for training anyway. So yeah, I can't remember when was the last time I saw this, but you know, it must have been a while ago apparently, but I will have to admit it must have been a while ago. So my name, registration is ZJ165. So yeah, the last time I saw it was probably around 3 months ago apparently. So I think the last time I saw it was back in December the 17th, 2023. That was the last time that I saw this ZJ165 helicopter. So that would have been pretty much just over 3 months apparently. Just over 3 months now apparently. So this has been a while since I last saw this Royal Navy ZJ165 helicopter, which obviously this has been about a month ago now apparently, probably just over 3 months now apparently. So yeah, that was when we last saw this helicopter for about 3 months anyway. So yeah, as you can see, he's now over just now over to RMS Culdrose to do some training anyway. But basically, I think these are the only 2 helicopters on the Royal Navy's I've only seen today apparently. But I think the first one I've completely seen was the ZJ165 on the Royal Navy Merlin Mark II apparently, which that one here I've only basically seen today, which that only came around lunchtime anyway. That, which you can see, where was this one here, that's been out training just over at that's currently been training just over at probably somewhere between just over towards southeast anyway. So yeah, that's been training just over on southeast of Port 11 anyway. I think that's been training just over near Port 11 Bay, I think anyway, just over on southeast. And that's been coming around here 2 times anyway. That's been coming around here for a circuit around 2 times anyway. After it's been coming back from training, it's just been around here 2 times anyway. As you can see with its call sign, it's DOL13 apparently, which obviously this is where it's been for its call sign anyway, which is DOL13 apparently, which that's the name of the call sign that's been on today apparently. It's been on DOL13 call sign. And also because of that, I've also saw a Draken Europe today as well, which that one has currently been on training as well anyway. I think the only registration I've seen for that one was, I think it was a GFOAR, that was. There we go. That was the one I've seen earlier on anyway, which that one I've only seen that flew it's about 58,000 feet, which that only came just after when the Metal Mark II, where I saw the Metal Mark II anyway, which that came for a second pass. That was when I only saw this one, when it came for just after when the Metal Mark II did anyway. So that registration was GFOAR that was, and the call sign was Amber 4 on that one anyway. But basically, I think there's only been at least 4 or 5 Drak in Europe's been training around somewhere around Cornwall anyway, where it's apart from one. That's just been training just over South Devon apparently. So yeah, where was the other 4? So yeah, because obviously today there's been 5 Drak in Europe's been flying around there today apparently, which is basically just on military anyway. So yeah, currently it's based on military anyway. So this is just the only military aircrafts I've only seen today apparently. Basically just all 3 I've seen today apparently, including 2 Royal Navy helicopters, which is the Metal Mark II and the Dauphin 2 ZJ165 apparently, based down in Newquay Airport, and including the Drak in Europe military jet, I think anyway. Military fighter jet, so I say, which is the Falcon 200 anyway, diesel Falcon 200. So yeah, these are the ones I've only seen from it today, but I've only filmed one today of the Drak in Europe, because obviously, you know, I couldn't get time to film the others because of, you know, this is where it didn't get actually from the action shot of the Drak in Europe anyway, because I think that was just the only one I've only filmed from it today. But it's shame on the weather, because it's been absolutely cloudy around where I was today apparently. It's been absolutely cloudy today apparently. But you know, obviously, because with me I've just had a day off work today apparently, but obviously now because of the time that it's now getting close to Easter holidays apparently, so hopefully by the time over Easter holidays we might get some decent weather, hopefully might get some decent better weather over Easter holidays. Hopefully we get to see plenty of military aircrafts hopefully, and including the civil aircrafts hopefully in Cornwall. Depends what we get to see hopefully during Easter holidays. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we might be able to see this ZJ165 hopefully going back to its base down in Newquay Airport after it's been training over RNS Culdrose anyway. Obviously we may not get a chance, but obviously because of that we may not get a chance to see the ZJ165 going back to its base at Newquay Airport, but it may not be coming back to fly back at my place in Penryn anyway, which I may not get a chance, which probably have a theme for me. We may not get a chance to see it going back to Newquay Airport anyway, once it might be coming for a second pass, but I do not know. Obviously whether it all depends on whether it's going to come for a second pass or whether it's going to go some of the way back to its base at Newquay Airport. So yeah, which this has been a very long time since I've last filmed the ZJ165 apparently, since over 3 months ago apparently, which has been a very long time since I've last filmed it from Cornwall, basically just in Cornwall. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.